let's get straight to the point. In 2011, a guy somehow turned a crisis into a multi-million-dollar company, Apple. I mean, you're probably using one of their products right now. And now, he's retiring. Well,
Wow.
To understand Apple in 2026, you need to know that Apple is a $1 trillion company led by one man, former CEO, kinda, Tim Cook. Now, you might have heard in the news recently, Tim Cook is stepping down as CEO to let John Ternus cook. I guess I can't make that joke anymore. So starting this September, John Ternus will be replacing Tim Cook as CEO. SVP of Hardware Engineering. Now, Tim's not going anywhere. He's going to be an Apple executive. And Ternus is going to be replaced by Johnny Scroll. Now, we got to give Tim some credit. He was a perfect CEO, but he definitely stepped into one of the hardest shoes to fill in the tech industry. Steve Jobs. He was a visionary, a man of tech and hardware. Anyone who knows Tim Cook should know Steve Jobs. Tim stepping in to guide Apple in 2011 was a huge change to the industry, and it hasn't always been smooth sailing. For some context, remember Apple Intelligence, the Vision Pro, Magic Mouse? Again, he wasn't perfect, but he was a good businessman. He literally got Apple into a $1 trillion company among other companies like Nvidia, Amazon, and Google, etc., etc. And ever since 2020, Apple under Tim has been focused on translucency with its greenery-filled headquarters and its invisible walls, or at least the ones they tried to hide from us. But it never fully focused on form. It was mostly function. Now remember those notes? SVP of Hardware Engineering. Truly does give me a vision of what Apple could become. It could be more products or more product categories or more vertical integration between iOS 26, Liquid Glass, or its hardware, or Apple, hear me out, more improvements to Apple Intelligence, although they are planning on some later this year. But yeah, this is one of those moments where Apple could redefine themselves, or it could be a better balance between form and function. Could we? It's interesting to see how it could unfold. And speaking of fold, John, please, maybe this year, could we? Please? Anyways, I'll have all the links and articles down below the share button if you're interested in that. And I guess I'll see you in September, Apple. Catch you in the next one.